All right, welcome to the first of many Smokehouse podcast, your new go-to for everything NBA. I'm your host, AP, and I'm here with my two good co-hosts, Sam
Yup.
and Ade. And yeah, man, today we're going to be ranking our top 10 going into the NBA 25-26 season. We're starting off a bit hot and heavy, starting off maybe a bit controversial. We don't know yet. But yeah, man, guys, how you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing well, you know.
Good, bro.
If anyone's got anything to say, otherwise let's get into these rankings, man.
Let's get into it, man.
Get straight into it.
Okay,
Let's rip the Band-Aid
go
off.
first with their number 10? We're gonna go 10 to 1, yeah, 1 being the best player going into the 25-26 NBA season.
I think Sam should definitely go first, 100%, without doubt.
It's true. Oh, the first. Yeah, right. We're going Angel. I did go last.
I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming.
Man. You got number 10.
My number 10, Steph Curry.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
reason? Is there any reason?
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. That was the highest I could put him. I nearly left him off the list.
You nearly left Steph Curry off the top 10.
I nearly left Steph Curry off the list. I do not think he's going to be the same Steph Curry next season. And I think there's limitations there. His gravity alone is the reason why he's on the list.
So what you got?
I think you're really underplaying what he did last year, especially in the playoffs, bro. In the playoffs, he did a lot. He like before he got injured, like what did he average? 25? Like
this list is stacked, bro.
The list is
stacked,
right,
bro. Nobody else is on here did less than that.
What, 24.5, 4.46? Okay. All right. At my number 10, I have somebody who's very underrated and I feel underappreciated in the NBA, especially when it comes to the regular season. I feel we're all bored of the regular season, so we don't really respect it enough because it's all about the playoffs and the finals. Donovan Mitchell, man. Donovan Mitchell is one of the most, for my opinion, for what he does and what he gives to the game, underrated players in the league.
I agree. I 100% agree.
I agree.
You're going to see how much I agree in a second.
I understand why. I have him probably as the second best shooting guard in the league. I understand why a lot of people have him number one ahead of him. But I think a lot of that is to do with stuff that's not on the basketball court. The guy that they have ahead of him as number one shooting guard, which we'll probably hear about later in the list. Donovan Mitchell, for me, leader of his pack. I do feel like the Cavs underperformed in the playoffs. But just looking at his body of work, man, this guy has been a playoff riser since he came into the league.
So Donovan Mitchell will slip my mind because when it comes to the Cavs, you don't really see the Cavs playing much.
You know what it is about the Cavs? They're consistently boring. There's no noise. There's no drama. They just do their work. They go. Evan Mobley's is a star, but it's like it's not super flashy.
But the thing about the Cavs for real,
straight bucket getter, bro. And in the playoffs where people make their name, he's been doing that. He's been doing that. So for me, he's my number 10.
Yeah. And the thing about the Cavs as well is that no matter how good they are in the regular season, when people don't believe in you as a playoff team, you just get dismissed. So they won 60-something games last season, or was it season before?
Season before that.
Same season before that. But we're not going into the playoffs. You're not going to make it. So it washes over.
It washes over. Yeah. All right, cool. My number 10. My number 10. So my list, top 10 going into the next season, a big part of my list was how I think each player is going to contribute to their team. So at my number 10, I got Bron. Because I feel like the Lakers, it's going to get to a point where it's just not going to be enough without Bron. And Mr. 40 or 41-year-old, however old he's going to be this season, is probably going to be contributing more than he has to. And you're just going to be thinking, damn, this guy's fucking good. So he crept into the list at 10. Yeah.
I am surprised that we've got the Akron Hammer that low. In my opinion,
That was crazy.
That was crazy.
Listen.
I had to download that one real quick. It wasn't even quick.
24.4, 7.8, and 8 assists. 50% from the field. Shooting better from free than he's ever shot.
37.3.
37 from free.
And 78 from free throw. He's improved from the free throw.
How many games? He's missing the first.
He's missing the first game for his first time in his career.
I think they're going to really try and slow him down, and I think he really wants to slow down. So I feel like they're going to try and not use him as much which is why I feel like he's probably not going to be top 10 because if you're
So
not using him
there's
as
a lot
much.
of
But
projection going on.
we might
and
have to.
I don't fully disagree with your narrative and the reasoning for it, so I understand. But I can't bring myself to put LeBron 10.
I hear
It's
it
just
though.
no
I
way.
hear it. Listen, do you know how much it hurt when I saw that it was 10? Do you know how much it hurt?
So just to go again, so you got Bron at 10, blasphemy. I got
Steph
D Mitch, and you got Steph again.
I got Steph at 10.
Alright, cool.
So as you can see, I'm not the blasphemous one in the group.
Oh, you're not gonna like my number 9.
All right, cool.
You're not
man.
gonna like my number 9.
Sam, go for it.
Go on again.
There you go.
Again.
LeBron James.
Yeah.
Hey, hold on.
LeBron James. Listen, I think on an ability level, he's higher than this. And I think what you said about they should use him less, absolutely correct. I don't think they're going to have the luxury of being able to use him less. I think they're going to have to stretch across the course of the season, where however many games he plays, yes, they're going to use load management, but he's going to have to play so much and he's going to have to do so much more on the defensive side of the ball to keep them afloat because of Luka and because of Austin Reeves, that by the time we get to playoff time, he's not going to have it in the tank anymore. And that's what we saw last year, I think. I think there were points where he looked like nearly the best player in the world on certain nights. But he doesn't have the ability to sustain that like he could 5 years ago. So I got him at 9.
I hear it, man.
Okay.
I hear it.
You got 9.
Guess who I got? Samuel's your number 10?
Steph Curry.
Steph Curry. That's my number 9, bro. Steph Curry. I feel like he made it because of his his gravity, bro. His gravity. And how much his team's going to need him is going to be a lot more than the Lakers are going to need Bron. Like, Steph is the Golden State Warriors. Like, he is the Golden State Warriors. So the gravity alone that he has on that court, I think is going to make him one of the best players next season. Yeah.
But that team is so old. It's so old. He's going to have to run so much.
Just to back Stephen here, 50, 40, 90 basically almost last year again. His team did not live up to expectations, but you saw how good he is from when he got injured. When he got injured, that was the end for them. But there was times in the playoffs last season when Jimmy went down and we thought, oh, I forgot who they played in that round. I can't remember who they played in that round. People thought they were going to, let me just check who.
Check who it was. I remember.
And it was like,
he was carrying.
We thought, oh, maybe
Houston, I think.
I think it was Houston. I wasn't sure, but I think it was Houston. And I was like, okay, maybe they got a chance. Young team. They finished second in the West. Steph said no. He said no, but then he went down injured, and you saw what happened to that team. And so I think a lot of how he rate players is right or wrong. How he rate players is what does that team look like without you?
Fair.
There are few teams that look. You're talking about gravity.
Valid.
Oh no,
anyway.
they're legit a bottom 5 team in the league without Steph.
So
but my question with Steph is, can he stay healthy?
I understand it. I don't agree, but okay. So my number 9 is Jalen Brunson, man. Jalen Brunson for me is a top 10 player in this league. Going into the season as well. I have in my time watching basketball, I've never seen a more improbable rise in a player than this in my life. He was, I think, a late first round pick or maybe like 17th pick. I need to go check.
Late first, I think.
Yeah. Showed glimpses in Dallas, man. Showed glimpses, but it was.
He showed more than glimpses. They mad.
100%.
Mad.
But as somebody who was like, yo, that's a talented player, we never thought he was going to be this.
Never.
Everyone and the dad thought this was an overpayment. He is now probably the most underpaid player, unless he's getting under the table.
Everyone even thought it was fraudulent. Him going to the
everyone
Knicks.
thought there was something.
They said 4 years, 100 mil.
He's already a Clips.
Now you're looking at it like 4 years, 100 mil.
In the modern era, he's the best Nick. He's a Clips Carmelo.
You can't even. Oh yeah, he has.
And
he has.
That's a testament to just this guy's ability to score, and his game is so different. This is a 5'11", 6 foot on a good day post playmaker. This guy, and the thing is as well, if you look at his matchups, he's in the 90+ percentile for his matchup, or who's guarding him on the best night. I'm seeing him put players like Amen Thompson on skates when they're going to
On
guard.
the floor. On the
He's
floor.
taking contact, getting to that rim, getting to his floater, getting to his midi. One of the best clutch scorers in the league. At his height, listen, he has some defensive liabilities. He has whatever, but bro,
effort on defense though.
listen,
he works on defense.
He has effort, but man, you can't. He's never going to be 6'4", 6'6". He's never going to be plus on the defensive end. It's just not going to happen. But man, what this guy has produced, this is a top 10 player in the NBA.
Valid, man.
Valid. What he's turned the Knicks into, man, I have to respect it, man.
Do you know? I realized I'm looking forward to hearing Joe's list the most. I'm looking forward because I feel like these are the people who don't get the love.
Listen,
your list is gonna have the people who don't get the love. I'm looking forward
to you know what? It's the position on the list that's so interesting for me because I'm like, I don't want to say too much because the people you're talking about, I've got them coming.
All right, cool.
I've got them coming, so I'm gonna.
You got 8.
You got 8. Who you got?
8. I got Ant-Man. I got Ant-Man, and I know. I'll be honest with you, I struggled with this one. Because my issue with Ant, is who I think he can be and who he is right now. They're not close enough. And I think that's the case for a lot of people. I think a lot of us want Ant to be the player that we see glimpses of at times, that true potential to be a two-way monster, dominant scorer. My issue with Ant is the choices he makes on the court. He is not driving enough. He is not working enough on that mid-range game. He's relying too much on threes, and it's killing him. It's holding his team back. And if he plays to his true strengths, and he stops trying to be one of these new gen step back free shooters and gets to that goddamn rim, because he averaged 55% from the 2-point range, right? So attacking the rim, he's efficient in that area. But then when the big games come, when deficits needs to get closed, he's shooting threes. He's not doing what if he plays the way he can play, and he's consistent on both sides of the ball, he's way higher on it. But for right now, going into this season, where there's still too many questions, I'll go him 8.
I'll save my retort for when he's going to come up on my list. I'll save
exactly.
Yeah,
that's what I'm going to do as well. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do as well.
Yeah, go on. Number 8.
Number 8 for me is someone who's been in terrible situations for the past however many years, the past 2 teams he's been with, KD. He is now somewhere where he can really just do what he needs to do and is actually going to benefit the team. Phoenix, he wasn't needed there. Brooklyn Nets was a mess. He's now around defensive dogs. So I feel like, shout out Amen, shout out Jabari Smith, shout out all of them, bro.
Shout out the guys, man.
You know what I mean? Because he's now in a space, he's now in a place where
the
buckets that he's going to get, the easy buckets he's going to get, you're going to see them now. They're going to make a difference to the team. And look at where the Houston Rockets finished last season. But honestly, with the addition of KD, I think they're really going to do something. So I think KD's, like, what KD produces is going to be, you're going to see it now. And I feel like you being able to see it is going to make people think, damn, KD's still a good player, top 10. Do you know what I mean?
I have a point of contention there before we continue with KD. In relation to like the situation of the Rockets, I think prior to whenever it happened, but prior to what's his name? Little light-skinned Drake boy. What's his name?
Light-skinned Drake boy?
Fred VanVleet.
Oh, okay.
Prior to Fred VanVleet going down, I would have agreed with that sentiment more, but my issue with Houston now is they ain't got a point guard. And they need someone to initiate that offense. And my worry is...
They do have a point guard. You just don't worry about him. Man, bro, sleep at MVP.
Listen,
I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie. Do you see what he done the other day? I'm not gonna lie. He was balling out of his fucking mind. I can't remember who they played. I literally just saw it on
Utah.
Yeah, it might have been Utah. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. He was balling out of his fucking mind, bro. I'm falling like.
Hey, look. I'm just saying that's my point of contention. I don't know how easy those buckets are gonna be this season.
So you had who did you have at? Did you have 8?
KD.
You have KD. So you have 8. Okay, my 8. It pays me to say is the Akron Hammer himself, LeBron James.
He was beefing over 10 and 9. He had him at 8.
Do you know what it is? He up until like just before we started recording this, he was number 6.
No, I'm not gonna lie, Sam.
Yeah, there's three positions. There's 3 players. There's 3 players who could have been anywhere between 6 and 8. The reason why he's 8 for me is purely because I think he is solidified in the second best player on this team. I hear what you guys were saying in regards to they can't afford to slow him down and let him not be the man. But I think it's going to happen purely because it's a whole season now. It's got to be... It's all about getting the best out of Luka because LeBron's not going to be here soon enough. And I think with him playing off ball, his numbers are going to decrease probably to the 2022 mark. Yeah, so it's just a usage thing. I think also it's getting old, man. The injury that is he's out for is an old man injury, bro. Sciatica. That's an old man injury.
Old man injury.
So
what have you done that you?
He's been sitting for too long. He's been sitting for too long, bro.
You get it. But just to give him his...
That's office hours 101,
his
bro.
Flowers, yeah? Just give him his flowers. What I watched that man do, even I got to watch him live twice in the last year, which was great. Once with you guys and once in LA. What this guy was doing...
Crazy.
There was times when AD was down, and people are going to forget those moments when the Lakers were still winning games.
Oh, I can't forget.
People act like AD went down.
AD went down all the time, bro.
In the trade, no. Before that, LeBron was carrying, and even JD was saying his defense stepped up at moments. It really did.
Yeah,
his playmaking.
He was a defensive leader when AD left. Like even after the AD trade, he became the defensive leader on the team. So that's the thing. When I was talking about that usage,
there was a
he's gonna have to carry that burden.
2-3 week period when I was like, "Hey man, put this guy in the MVP race."
You know, every time he has to do that, I just think to myself, this is like a week of LeBron that's been taken away from him.
It just is what it is. But at the same time, I feel like there's been this thing since he went to the Lakers. Okay, when are we gonna, with AD now with Luka, when are we gonna pass the baton? It's not easy to pass the baton, but you know what's even harder? How are you gonna take it from a guy that good?
Yeah, that was AD's problem.
There's this thing of us we were always trying to be like, yo, who's next up? You gotta take it. And look at this man's resume. That's some hard shoes to fill.
But I think it might not ever be filled.
Yeah.
But yeah, just to wrap it up, I go him at 8 purely because I think his usage is going to go down. Father time. It's the first time in his career he's not going to play the opening season. I just think with this list as well, I'm also trying my best to project about what we think is going to happen. Not just, who's the best right now, because things are going to change in the season. I think one of the things that are going to change is LeBron's role. So I got him at 8. I'm going to go with my 7 just to flip around.
Yeah.
This is where I've got Stephen Wardell Curry. I think underrated season, and it was a down year. It was a down year, and it was an underrated season. Efficient as ever. Maybe the world is ending. He's shooting under 40% from 3, but the guy's elite, and
just
I also
under
think
40%. He also led the league in 3-point attempts.
Yeah. So I just think I'm looking into next season. A full year of Jimmy. They got the Kuminga saga done for now. They've accepted there's only one timeline in Golden State. It's Stephen Wardell Curry's timeline. They got his little bro. They got Seth back now. I like that. The Al Horford trade. You know, Al Horford also drinks from the same fountain, just not as much as LeBron. Drinks from the same fountain of youth. This guy's been a dog in this league for a while, and I think he's got a better roster, and I think he's got something to prove. And I think he's got a lot left in the tank. I just think his game ages well. A lot more better than a lot of other stars. I think it ages a lot better. And man, I just think you cannot sleep on the babyface assassin. You just can't. So that's why I got him at number 7.
Yes.
I think you might as well go next, bro.
Miles. Do you know what I find funny? You talking about Curry. I realized my 10 was Bron, my 9 was Curry, my 8 was KD. The OGs are still here. Top 10,
still here, man.
By the way, top 10. But yeah, so number 7, I got Ant-Man.
Oh, okay.
This guy has been in the fucking gym a week after he was out of the playoffs. Like he's been in, I don't know if you man heard, he's been in the gym, like training at the Timberwolves facility. The way this man's looking right now, he's looking like he's on his vengeance tour. One thing I wanted to mention when Sam mentioned Ant-Man, he was chucking up threes. One thing I've clocked about these players, they usually are working things, right? So for instance, Wemby was just chucking up threes last season. I feel like that was a thing he was working. So was Ant-Man. Ant-Man was chucking up threes. It was something that he was working on to the point that it was either that he attempted the most threes or he scored the most threes last season. This season, I've heard, I can't even remember where I heard it, but I heard that this man is working on not his post game, but his mid-range game.
Yes, I saw it. Yeah. The little stuff about MJ and this and that. Yeah. I saw
That's
that.
exactly what you were talking about, Sam. That's exactly what you're talking about that he needs.
I need to see it.
Yeah, this is what I wanted to say. I was like, let me wait until I bring up man. Yeah, bro. So he's been working on that. I feel like this season, that's what he's working on. I feel like that's what he knows he's been missing. I think he's really going to do some damage this season. And honestly, every season he's always doing damage. It's just that he doesn't really get past that line where we can say, okay, do you know what? This guy is going crazy. But Sam, you go off yours. Let me mute my thing because there's church bells going off in the back.
Cool, bro. It's cool, man.
My number 7 is Jalen Brunson. It's Jalen Brunson. And my reason for having Jalen Brunson higher than, say, Ant is what Jalen Brunson does and has done in the playoffs consistently is, if not rise, at the very least sustain. And given how much his output is, given how much he gets to the rim, he's working in that mid-range. Everything that AP said previously about that tenacity and getting to the bucket and the size, the fact that it carries over in the playoffs when he is the number one focus on that team by far, just says to me there's a level of excellence there that I feel like really, really gets slept on. Like, we're talking 26, 3, 7, 49 from the field, 38 from 3, 82 from the free throw, and he's getting to the free throw frequently as well.
Clutch. When you need a bucket.
Clutch.
There's not many people that I'm naming past Jalen Brunson if I need a bucket.
And this is what I'm saying. I'm like, this is the stuff that I value. And this is, again, going back to like Ant, is like why I've got Brunson ahead of Ant. I think Ant has all of the tools to be the better player for sure. He's the more talented guy. But if you're telling me down the stretch, who do I want with the ball in their hands? I want Brunson over Ant. I want Brunson. He's a guy that I trust, and we've seen it as well. We've seen him carry a team and, you know, be the number one focal point and still get that output out and still sustain what he was doing in the regular season. So I got Brunson at my 7.
Fair. So at 7, I had Wardell.
Mm-hmm.
You had Brunson, Sam, and
I had Ant.
And okay. Well, I'm waiting for us to have. I don't think we've all had the same one yet.
We haven't had the same one, but me and Sam have had kind of similar within the range.
Yeah, we've said 3 of the same out of 4.
Cool. All right, my
you know what? I'm deep in. Fuck. I don't know if we'll have time for it, but at the end, if we have all of us together and then we decide on the order together, like a final list of all of us. If we see we do that,
I'm more curious.
I think the amount of argument, we might have to do another podcast for that one.
Yeah,
maybe, you know.
I'm interested to see who we've left off versus who.
I think that's what I've got. I've got 2 names.
There's one.
Maybe we should have done at the beginning, but I've got two at the start. But yeah, my number 6 is Kevin Durant, man. Like, I'm KD, man. You know who I am? Slim Reaper. Yeah, 26 and 6. So we rounding up. That's 27 a game, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. Mr. Efficiency. Yeah, Mr. Not too much. Yeah, Mr. Getting that mid range and it's good night. Listen, I understand what everyone's saying about Brooklyn, this and that. I'm talking about the player, bro. There's few people I'm taking over KD when it comes to getting a bucket, when it comes to efficiency, when it comes to putting up the numbers. I just think you got to get him around a team that makes sense.
Yeah.
This team makes sense.
Facts. Makes too much sense.
This is going to be one of the biggest lineups, and I can't wait for it. There's a possibility of Şengün, Jabari, KD, Amen, and then I don't know who they're going to add as that 5th. But if we're going to let Amen run the 5, I don't know, maybe we get... I don't know what they're going to do, but they got options, bro. Maybe we start Dorian Finney-Smith as an extra wing because he's not on the Lakers anymore. Listen. When they let me get Amen and KD together. It's a scary sight.
Scary.
It's about to be scary hours.
Off-season.
Come on, bro. Listen. That is what you call Turkish delight.
Hey, remember,
Do you understand? Yeah.
As much as the teams matter, we're ranking the players, not the teams, you know.
I'm ranking the thing.
KD.
26,
you go for it.
26, 6 and 4. I'm 7 foot. Yeah. He's not his game, bro. His game is changing a bit. But bro, I'm 7 foot.
He's Kevin Durant.
I'm Kevin Durant. Not me.
I know who Kevin Durant is.
Like, and his numbers haven't framed. Also, we're still ranking the players, but also ranking where we think we value what people do, with what it does to their team. So I'm projecting that we've been underrating this guy, but now he's going to be on the team that finished second in the West, a defensive demon without shout out the coach, Igbo Kwenu, Ime Doka. Yeah. Shout out, bro. I just think we're going to see demon time KD.
Yeah.
Demon time KD. And the KD, as he's gotten older, he's become a much better defender. To help defenses, the lanes, the things that he's going to be able to do on this team, I just think we're going to be talking about, is KD in the MVP race? And that's my prediction, man. I can go through the numbers, but
because he doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't give a fuck, so he won't.
Listen, but let's see, man. Let's see, but man, I could speak all day about the efficiency and the bucket getting all that. But man, I'm telling you, KD, you know his name, you know what he's gonna do, and I'm predicting him to be just outside the minimum, just outside the top 5 best players in the league that season.
Sam, you got 6.
Not Kevin Durant. I'll say that much. Not Kevin Durant. I know I'm on the other side of the fence when it comes to where we're ranking Kevin Durant. But my number 6, who you might think way too high, but my number 6, and I'm thinking a lot about what he can do in the playoffs. Donovan Mitchell. And this is my thing about Donovan Mitchell. Yeah, I bought stock in Donovan Mitchell in his rookie season. When I saw and I've seen Donovan Mitchell consistently rise above his circumstances and do a whole lot better than his teams allow him to do. And last season it was unfortunate because I was really intrigued to see what the Cavs would do, but injuries just took him apart. And he was still fantastic. He scored 3 points more per game in the playoffs than he did in the regular season. And that's with Mobley out and that's with Garland out, where he's the primary focus as well. He's shown that capacity to be like a combo guard and playmaker as well, whilst also keeping turnovers low. I was looking at his turnovers numbers. I'm seeing 1.9 turnovers a game for someone who's shooting as much as that, driving as much as that, has that much attention. I really like D-Mitch. I really, really like D-Mitch. And I think what he could do efficiently, what he can do from a playmaking and scoring side of the ball as well. And he has the capacity to be a pretty tenacious defender when he wants to be as well. And then again, that ability to rise in the playoff. When he wants to be. But that's a lot of players on any one of our lists, though.
I don't disagree.
That's the majority of the league.
I couldn't put him any higher than 10, but I understand. I'm not mad at it, but it's like those exits and stuff. I think he's a really good star, but I think he's limited to how high he can go. But I think he's got a really high floor, but his ceiling's also, I think, quite low.
I don't know, man. I think he's been top. I think he's been like a top 5-7 playoff player pretty much every season.
I don't disagree, but I think to get into this upper echelon, it's almost, can you win an MVP? In my opinion, and just to wrap it up, I think for the Cavs to get to the next step, I personally think Evan Mobley's got to become the best player. It's virtually impossible if you look through the leagues for guys under 6'4" to be the best player on teams, and you go to that next level. It's Stephen Curry, it's Isaiah Thomas. Done. D Wade.
D Wade was 6. No,
6'4", but he was a bigger guard.
He was a bigger guard.
Back then he was defending too. But
yeah,
I think his limitations are just him. I think him and Brunson, I think they're similar. But I understand where you're coming from. But yeah, Adi, man, for your 6, you might as well do your 5 after as well.
All right, cool. We got number 6. I feel like this is one that probably won't make you guys.
I think, go on. If it's who I think it is, tables. No, I'm joking.
Yeah.
I'm going back to saying this about to flip them tables. No, I'm joking. Aye.
This guy here, right, we're seeing him in a position that he's always wanted to play. Power forward. AD.
Ooh, he didn't make my list.
He did not make my list.
He was one of the guys.
He did not make my list.
And I
had a feeling it wasn't going to make any sense.
I was deliberating. So there's him and another guy. I was deliberating, both of them. They literally, on my list, it's got them just outside the top. There's 3. Him, and 2, and him, another big and a guard. I was
you can't even say that because, don't give you a list away. But yeah, I'm not lying. Power forward AD, that's something else.
He's one of the best defenders we've ever seen. And he's never going to win a DPOY. And it's so sad.
This is why these awards are so stupid, yeah, because AD genuinely, I genuinely think when all is said and done and you look back his career, you're going to go, I think he's a top 3 defender of all time.
Stupid Gobert,
He was
man.
literally single-handedly defending for the Lakers. Single-handedly.
And I'm saying top 3 because I can't put him above Hakeem. But I'm struggling to think of who I'd put above AD.
It's the
Really and
stupid
truly.
analytics and Gobert. I'm tired. I don't give any more to Gobert.
Gobert
Bro,
really missed that. I can't get a stop on anybody big.
Oh,
Do you see this guy's debut with Dallas?
come on, bro.
Before
No, he's a
before-
monster. He's a monster.
And that's the other side.
With AD.
You know
In
what?
fact,
Yes,
let's not even
that's the
speak
other
to
side.
listen. He's gonna have a healthy season. He's gonna have a healthy season.
By the grace of God, I pray he does. But
Listen,
I saw him grab a
This is the
rebound and
other
tear his
side,
abdomen.
this is the
This
other
is the other
side.
side. But I'm
This is
hopeful.
it.
Do you know why?
This is
Because
it.
Dallas have got depth. They've got depth.
It's
and I
good,
feel
so that
like
when he's not there, they have someone to play.
when he's not there, they have someone to play. I'm talking when he's like when it comes to the situations where it's like, okay, maybe we don't need AD right now. Like you play the other man. Do you know what I mean? But I feel like they're really gonna see his strengths now because he's not gonna have to do all the defending. So now he's gonna have more in the tank when it comes to offensively.
He has to be the man as well. He has to be. There's no Kyrie.
Yeah, he has to be the man. Does he?
Who's gonna be the man?
The thing is, does he have to be the man in that sense, in the way that he's gonna have? Think about Bron when AD was injured. That's what I call the man. AD, the way he's gonna have to play, I don't think he's gonna have to carry all of the burden.
I think he needs to be Pelicans AD tonight. Not
Yeah.
when the season starts. From now. Bro, that starting lineup is looking like, I think D'Lo's come off the bench. It's like some rookie guard.
Oh, D'Lo comes off the bench? I swear.
From what there's still, I think he's come
D'Lo
off the
needs
bench.
to come off the bench.
I don't know who's there starting to. Clay, it's going to be Clay.
Yeah, Clay. Then they're going to have...
Flag is a baby.
Cooper Flag.
Yeah, baby. He's got a lot of
land.
He is, but
I
also...
understand what we've... Listen, I understand what we want for him, but this is a child, bro.
Also, you got to factor in that...
Then it's going to be... They're starting Derek Lively. And then AD at the 4. AD is the man. He is the man. But my only question is, obviously apart from the fitness and all of that, is you're playing the 4 now. Since he's come to the Lakers, he's bulked up a lot. He's bigger this season than what it looks like.
Yeah, he is.
And I think with all the muscle he's built, I think it's affected his jump shot. If you're playing the 4 now, you need a jumper.
He needs to be able to
I'm not
space
gonna
the
lie.
floor.
This is going off of just what I've seen. The build that I've seen him have, it's not like he's bigger, but it's not like muscle. It's
I know what
it's-
you mean. Okay.
Do you know what I mean? It's a shooting. It's a shooting form.
It's not rigid.
You know what I
It's
mean?
more like
It's not as rigid. It's not as exactly.
He's gonna need that. His jump shot ain't really landed since Pelicans, bro. So that's gonna have to come back. But
Is it my 5?
I wanted him in the top 10, but that one hurt. But go on, man.
Bro, he's actually quite high for me. I think he's gonna have a great season. But number 5 for me, this man is going to have to carry his team once again. Giannis.
Blasphemy. Continue.
5.
Blasphemy. And you know what? As well, I'm gonna snitch. I'm snitching. On the pre-list, he had him 7th. He had him 7th on his pre-list.
7.
Listen, that was a draft.
There's no draft. You think that makes it better?
You're gonna know why. You're gonna know why later on. But Giannis is gonna have to carry his team once again. Don't get me wrong. He's probably in you man's like top 3 for sure. But for me, it's like he's gonna have to carry his team again, and he's not gonna be able to carry them as far as he has been up until now. I don't think so. And we're gonna look at the season like, oh, Giannis is a great player, but wow, he needs help. That's how we're gonna look at it. He's gonna have probably the same seasons that he's had, but we're just gonna look at it like he needs help. He's a great player.
I have to interject here.
Yeah,
go for it.
You said he's gonna have the same seasons he's had. Do you know the seasons he's had?
I know the seasons he's had.
Do you know the seasons he's had?
He's literally my first pick when it comes to NBA Fantasy League. He's my first pick because of the amount of points and rebounds and everything he's gonna score.
Do you know what?
Do you know what I'm?
Yeah, go on.
My list is based off of the reason Giannis is so high on my list. How do I word it? My list is based off of how I think the team's gonna perform and how everyone's gonna see that the top 10 is. How everyone's gonna perceive it.
Let me tell you why. And you have to go for what the NBA is, bro. Narrative. What especially with think about the last couple MVPs. What you're describing is an MVP season. He has a bad team. He's going to be backpacking it. The narrative is going to be, Oh my
that's how
God,
it's going to
look,
be seen.
that's
I
how
don't
Jokic
know
won his
why. I don't think it's
MVPs.
going to be seen.
Nah, do you know what?
That's how they've been looking at the league the last couple of years.
Nah, they're looking. This is what they're looking at. They're always looking at two criteria: it's individual season, team season. Unless your individual season is record breaking, i.e., Russ.
Do you know what's funny?
Right?
Yeah.
And if your team is not top
so let me
three,
just ask you, just in case we're on a different spectrum. Where do you think the Bucks are landing this season? Because all he has to do is get them top 6, and I think he can do that by himself.
Yeah, I think it's literally going to be like 6. But do you know what?
I think MVP discussion he has to be top 3.
Do you know what? I'm seeing the blasphemy because there's someone else on my list that's also on a team that he's going to have to carry. Yeah, I'm seeing my blasphemy.
Listen,
but it's fine.
Let's move on because I can be here all day. I was waiting till that. I already had the cane ready to
From 7, I know you've been looked.
Hey, that's what made me delete it. But anyway, man. Hey, number 5. And my 5, I got Anthony Edwards. So that's what I was saying in my chat. We were talking earlier about his choice of shot and shot selection. I understand it, but I disagree because Rudy Gobert is his center. And not only is Rudy Gobert his center, with all due respect, I love Jaden McDaniels. Jaden McDaniels is his wing, and so is Julius Randle's his 4. Those 3 players are enough. We got a streaky shooter in Julius Randle. We got a non-shooter in Rudy Gobert. And we got in Jaden McDaniels, who you kind of got to force him to shoot. And his shooting threes is not his thing. Anthony Edwards, when they lost Cat, he changed his game because they needed it. You cannot be in today's game without having a volume 3-point shooter somewhere. And the thing is as well, you're saying shot selection. I remember he went at Charles Barkley and those guys for saying the same thing, or some other guys. Anthony Edwards went from shooting 35.6, I think it was, from 3 to 39.5. He went up 4%.
It's crazy.
He shot better percentage than Steph Curry last year. My friend's shooting him. Shoots. Keep shooting. Now, hold on. He's going to add the mid-range. As we were saying, Ade said it earlier as well. He's going to add the mid-range. I understand. But he's a two-way player. I think what he needs to add next is the playmaking. But I think with playmaking, it is something that you almost can't teach, but he needs to. The amount he's going to have the ball in his hands. I think the playmaking is what's going to take his thing to the next level. But I also understand where you're coming from. It's like, you're so good at attacking and white, don't you? How can you attack where you want to? If you look at since Gobert's got there, it's no coincidence, because remember Cat was there too, but since Gobert got there, it's dropped. When it was him and Cat, he was on that rim. Rudy Gobert is a stifle tower. He's stifling his own teammates' ability to get to the rim. It's not going to be as much. And he's shooting almost 40% from 3. What are we doing here? I just think the playmaking needs to get to another level, because I think the next step of great players is, how do you elevate your teammates? And I think that's what it is for him. I have no worries on the defensive side. I have no worries on the scoring side. I think he's going to add more to it. And the thing about Anthony Edwards is, which is rare, you see a lot of players working on things. Rarely do you see it translate that quickly. So I have no doubt the mid-range is going to translate. I got him at 5. I think he has the ability to win an MVP, man. And that is my criteria for this top 5. My criteria is, can you, in this season coming up, I think my top 5 from AE upwards can all win MVP this season. And that's my criteria. And I'm more than 40% certain they can win MVP this season. So my 5, I got Anthony Edwards.
All right, Sam, you got 5 and then 4.
I've got Anthony Edwards. I understand where you're coming from. I'm just, I can't buy stock. I can't buy stock because I get what you're saying about the shot, and I saw that shot improvement. For me, it's when he takes the shots. That's my issue. He plays hero ball a lot. Down the stretch, he plays hero ball, and I don't like hero ball. My number 5 is that freak of nature. He's that 7'4", 7'5", allegedly 7'6", Wemby. 24-11-4 last season. I'm seeing him run a pick and roll as a ball handler with Luke Cornett. I'm so sorry. Led the league the last 2 seasons in blocks. Defensive anchor. mobile enough to guard on the perimeter, and even if you blow by him, good luck getting a shot off. And the Spurs roster, although somewhat on the young side, you've got Dylan Harper, but you've also got De'Aaron Fox. You've also got some experience in Harrison Barnes. Like, that is going to be a team that, one, has a lot of bodies, two, has a good amount of height. You've got experience, you know, post playmaking bigs like Kelly or Olynyk that can come in and add value, stretch the floor a little bit as well. And Wemby has all of the height in the world, the willingness to pass as well, to develop that playmaking side. And if he can develop the playmaking side of the ball as well as he was shooting the free ball last year, like, Wemby's the only one on my list where I'm like, I'm looking more at what you can do as opposed to what you have already done. Because obviously he's the only one on my list who hasn't been to the playoffs.
Yeah, of course.
But my God, like, this is a scary type of guy.
It's a lot of projection. I understand.
It's a lot of projection. It's my one exception. It's my hypocrisy.
Everything you said, I can't really. But for me, he's not on my list. Wemby didn't make my list, and it's purely because.
I love this though. I'll explain why.
It's purely because
where's Wemby on Ade's list?
The projection of Wemby didn't for me outweigh the respect for what the guys are doing and are going to continue doing next season. But there's a way, there is a possibility in a realm where this guy wins a DPOY next season and wins 7 in a row after that and is top 3 in MVP. And I'm like, yeah, my bad, because it's possible. So yeah, I understand. But before we move on to your number 4, bro, just what did you have a 5 again, Ade?
My 5, Giannis.
So say that again, bro.
Giannis.
Giannis, okay, cool.
Giannis.
Yeah, go on, bro. What was you gonna say, something?
I was just gonna say on the point about Wemby as well. Another thing that I'm factoring into my rankings is how much value do you contribute to your team all around. And so what I'm looking for, and especially it's exemplified in my top 5, I feel, is like, cool, Wemby's not the best. He's the worst scorer on this list of all of the guys I put on there. But his capacity to interfere with, 1, the blocks, 2, rebounds, but also just his gravity on the defensive end. People are not going to want to shoot around him. They're going to pass up shots that they wouldn't otherwise pass up. And that kind of impact is currently immeasurable. So I got Wemby at my 5. At my 4, the Don, Luka Doncic. I love Luka so much, but he annoys me so much because as elite one of one as he is offensively, in terms of his capacity, he's the greatest manipulator in the history of basketball. In terms of his ability to just deceive, and he's really how the Bible describes the devil: came to lie, steal, and destroy. The deceiver. The way he just dismantles defenses, sending people left and right, and then his capacity to get shot whenever he wants. And I truly believe Luka should be an MVP. If not this season, then he should be right up there if it's not a super close race. My drawback with Luka, defense. And number 2, he knows how good he is at getting a shot. And he has a tendency again to play hero ball and not play the intelligent way. And it's what currently is stopping him from hitting that Bron level of dominance consistently, where Bron would make the right play every single time, regardless of the fact that he could go get a bucket. Luka needs to do that as well. And when Luka does that, he will be truly unstoppable. Because at the minute, he can get frustrated into careless turnovers and silly shots. So that's why I've got, he could very well be higher. I do think he's higher than some people, or one person in particular that I have above him on my list currently. But yes, he's still Luka Doncic at the end of the day.
All right, so what are we doing? So you done your 4 and your 5. I haven't done my 4. Joe, have you done your 4?
No,
I'm the only one on my 4.
Okay, cool. I'll do my 4. All right. This is why I said it's funny. Because Wemby's my 4. And the reason I say it's funny, because for everyone watching, right, we've known each other for like, what, 15 years? 15 years plus? So I've known you since I'm knee-high. Some know you 15 years plus. I'm Mr. Optimism in this crew. Sam is Mr. Even Kill. And Joe is Mr. What have you done? And it shows from where we put Wemby. Because I'm not gonna lie, Wemby almost made my top 3. Purely based off of what this man can do. Not even what he can do. That shoulder barge in the preseason, when he was playing his own team in preseason. That alone almost made me put him top 3. Bro, this guy is now getting to the rim the way he's getting to the rim, and he's also looking bigger, and he's also shooting threes the way he's shooting threes, and he's also ball handling the way he's ball handling, and playmaking the way he's playing. He honestly, I think he actually might be top 3, but I actually had to cool myself just a little bit, and I put him at my number 4. So yeah.
I know as you saw the videos of him with the monks and that, you're like, yeah, number 1.
I was like, yeah, shave it all
We
off.
traded from time I seen him trading like Batman. I was like, why do you need these tactics,
The
bro?
Razor Agul and all that,
bro. Man came out the Lazarus pit, said, "Yeah, NBA season, let's go."
Once again, man, I understand. I can't dispute a lot of what you're saying, but I'm just tempering. I'm chilling a bit, and there's maybe just respect for what the other guys have done. So it's like,
I hear your perspective.
but yeah. So you had Wemby and you had Luka.
Mm-hmm.
My number 4 is Luka as well.
Hey, that's our
God,
first one.
We got
Crazy. But
first one.
we haven't had all 3 yet, have we?
No.
Yeah,
okay, cool. So yeah, much of what you said. Down year last year, weird year last year. Shout out Nico Harrison.
Very weird, yeah.
Nico Harrison, his name is. Yeah, man. We know what it is. Magic, Luka Magic.
Luka Magic.
There's not really much to say about what this guy does offensively on the game. I think Luka retires today. He's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, facts.
So,
facts.
You know, I feel like every year it's the thing about him slimming down, him and Zion. He does look fitter. He looks better. He looks doing the right things. And I think he knows this is a make or break season for him. I think the NBA will move past you so quickly if you let it.
So quickly.
Very,
and I think the biggest example of that is John Morant. John Morant was an MVP. John Morant was an MVP talks not too long ago.
Yeah.
Of course,
face of the league talks.
Injuries, all of that. They will move past you so quickly.
Yeah.
It is very much until you plant that flag, win championships, this and that. It is very much a what have you done for me lately league.
Yeah. Even then, they still might move past you. Look at Giannis.
Still.
Exactly. So even though this is where I should be praising him, this is about he needs to show everyone what we already know.
And he knows it.
And even though I don't even believe in a roster, Luka has a lot to prove, and it's a thing of, and we had this argument before about whether it's a team issue, defensive, or it's a player. I think the amount this guy has the ball, the amount he's on the court, definitely the Lakers need to be better defensively, but
he needs to play less.
His level of defense needs to not be a point where everyone's just they're going to hunt him regardless. Him and Ospreys are going to get hunted, but it can't be a thing of where you're just letting guys run by you, letting guys walk by you. Some of the body language and this and that. He just has to show more. Sometimes you got to, even if it's you're faking it till you make it, show more to where maybe someone could has to double take before thinking, yeah, I'm just going to look for this guy to pick and roll and blow by him. Because that series, and it's not so much in the Lakers, but that series in the finals against the Celtics was pitiful. I understand he had injuries and this and that, but the injury is also part of the of his fitness and different things. So, but man, the talent is undeniable, man. The talent is undeniable, like
truly,
bro. It's in and around 30, 10 and 10 with his eyes closed. I think he should already have an MVP when he averaged 34, but they gave it to Jokic. Is what it is. But yeah, man, he's my number 4, man.
So he got number 3.
My number 3. Is this was tough for me.
I think we're gonna agree here. I'm gonna feel it.
Shea.
Kind of. We're gonna kind of
agree.
Yeah.
Well, there's not much to say.
There's nothing to say really.
30, almost 33 a game, 32.7, 5 rebounds, 6.4 assists. If he didn't lead the league in steals, he's up there. I think that's Daniel might have led the league. He's up there in steals.
Yeah,
he's a two-way player.
Second.
I think he's almost underrated defensively because of how good his other defenders on his team is.
Facts. 100%.
Mid-range demon.
Assassin.
Will take the threes when I need it. Makes the big shots. But you know what I love about him, yeah? It's almost like, it's just do what I need to do, go home. But it's almost KD-ish, where it's like, he's going to get you 30, 32, 33. After that, I'm going
He's going to get you 30.
I'm not doing all this, let me drop 60.
No.
30, then, coach, Mark,
you remember, he annoyed me last season during Fantasy League because I will put him having my team. He will score the points. The coach will take him out. Last quarter, I'll be like,
did he score 50 for the first time last year, or was it 45 or something like that? But
I think like 45. I think the season has like 47
bro,
or
let me get my 30. Oh, up. Hey, Mark.
Hey, Mark.
Yeah.
Get me out here.
That's it.
Efficient work. It's like watching a surgeon, the way he manipulates defenses and gets to the footwork, and I know people love it. It's Kobe-esque, man. It is. It's almost to the point where it's different. So maybe we'll be calling it Shea-esque in a couple of years.
Yeah, it's quite
ability
different.
to dissect a team and make the right decisions, dump off to the right people, and it's at his own pace, and you can't rush him. He's unguardable. He is.
Yeah.
He is unguardable. It's staring in the head whether you like it or not. I'm getting to that cup. I'm getting to that rim, and I ask you to wrap up. The thing that people try to use negative on him is the foul baiting. No.
Let me get onto that. Let me get onto that.
It's
exactly.
Have you got my 3 as well?
Sam, you got?
I've got my 3 as well.
Okay.
You got
I've got my 3 as well.
Okay, so I'll move on to you. You can continue, bro.
I've got my 3 as well because everything you said, I've had the biggest gripe the last 2 seasons where people talk about him foul baiting. I'm like, I'm sorry. You show me one guard in NBA history scoring 30 points a game that's not going to the rack.
Every player, you show me one that's got MVPs.
And in fact, the only one you can show me is that little light-skinned fella out west. That's the only one.
Even Steph gets
That's
to the
the
line.
only
MVPs,
one.
if you look at most of these guys' MVP seasons, they're getting to the line spikes.
Literally.
What are we doing here?
Steph, 15, 16, was getting to the line 8 times a night. Steph is only scoring 24 points a game now because he's going to the line 3 times. Yeah, if he was attacking the rim more, he'd be scoring 20-something. Shea didn't even lead the league in field goal attempts. And most of the time, like my thing that I really find annoying about the Shea discourse is that people will see one clip a game where he's flopped. And it'll be not even the most egregious flop you've seen, but he flopped. And every other time you see this guy go to the bucket, I want to know what his and one average is. Because the amount of times this guy gets chopped still makes the shot. He's not just foul baiting for the sake of it. He's taking these shots. And then you watch the shots that he actually does make, and they're the exact same shots. He just didn't get fouled, or the foul didn't get called. He's the best ISO scorer in the league right now. And I think when all's said and done, he's gonna be in serious conversations that people aren't willing to accept right now.
And last, just to wrap up before you go to MVP, bro. Perfect season.
MVP.
Perfect season.
MVP. Back-to-back 60 seasons.
Which, by the way, I'm annoyed because I want to switch my 3 on my 2 so we can all be right. 3, guys. 3 for Shea. Anyways.
Yeah.
My number 3.
We have respect for our guys above him.
Yeah.
I know Joe and I have the same.
Wait,
I don't know if it's the same.
I know Giannis. I know you might go
Giannis.
Anyways.
Wait, who's your top 3?
Anyways, Luke had the 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Luke had the 3. So, listen, do I even need to go into it?
Not really.
You mentioned Luke. You mentioned Luka earlier.
We both said Luka.
Yeah, we had Luka.
I understand. I understand.
Yeah,
you're projecting as well, which is good because it's going in. We don't know what can happen.
Projecting. That's it. Again, that's my thing.
Shay's been consistent. I couldn't, but I understand.
And then my number two, Shea. But now with the switch, so we can have all the same one that 3. But yeah, my number 2, Shea. I'm not gonna lie. Everything you said, man. Shea is everything that you want in a player. He's everything that you want in a player. Literally, the only bad thing that people say about Shea is that he's foul baiting. That's it. Defensively is what you want. Offensively is what you want. Leader, what you want. Playmaker, what you want. Look at the OKC team. I'm not gonna lie. He's the kind of person that I will run into a brick wall for. Him and Ime Udoka. Do you know what I mean? Like he's just such a great leader, man. So he's honestly for me, that's my number 2, man. The only reason he's not at number 1 is height.
The only reason for me he's not number 1 is because there's 2 people better than him. But I understand what you mean.
Yeah.
But bro, everything you said, everything we've said, do you know what I mean? Like, there's nothing more to be said, man. Elite player.
Truly elite.
Cold, man.
All right, let me leave the room so you guys can discuss your number 2 together.
At number 2,
the ruler, the emperor, the champion is here.
Proper name.
You guys want to say it together?
Adetokunbo. Did you get it? Yeah, Antetokounmpo for other reasons. Adetokounmpo. Listen.
Listen, I love Giannis, man. I love Giannis. Anyways,
where did you have him? Anyway, last year, 30, 11, and 6.5 on 60%
can even call it 12
field goal. His mid-range was
money.
I believe the 90th percentile for the shots he was taking.
And he took the most.
His mid-range was hitting. Defensively, we know what this guy brings. Honestly, Giannis is now suffering from success. And what I mean by that is, he's going through the same thing LeBron's going through, I'd say not the last couple of years, because he slowed down a bit, but LeBron's
first
from
Cav run.
2012 to 2018-19, we just saw Yes, LeBron. No more awards.
Yeah.
Giannis is probably owed some DPOS, and he's owed at least one MVP.
Fairs.
But we're so bored by
Yeah.
his greatness because it's, and also a thing of
Fairs.
the way we rate talent, because he's so athletic, it's like, oh well, it's not that impressive. How many guys have we seen come into the NBA that jump out the gym? How many guys have we come? And there's every year there's 6'11" specimens who are like this and like that. They're not Giannis. Rim pressure for days, defensive pressure. He makes his playmaking has always been a very
Steadily
good tier for your
improving.
position, but he's improving more. And I think he's a man on a mission. I think he's on a man on a mission to either get traded or just because I'm so good, my team sucks, give me the ball every possession. I think he might average close to 34 points a game.
I'm not gonna lie, he's gonna put up fucking ridiculous.
This is what I'm saying.
I'm so shit.
I'm looking at MVP shots possibly, man. Yeah, man. Elite player. I think we've become spoiled and we're just numb to his greatness, man. But yeah, Sam, man, go ahead, bro.
I honestly think Giannis got those 2 MVPs too early.
Yeah.
I think he got those 2 MVPs too early, and now he's got 2 MVPs. And I know how these voters get about MVPs, where they're like, they start doing the numbers and they start thinking, well, Giannis has got 2. That means he's already got 1 more than Kobe. If we give him, and they start thinking like that. It's the same reason why Jokic didn't get that MVP the season, or the season before when Embiid got it, because they were like, Larry Bird's the only person to get 3 in a row. We don't want to give it to Jokic. And I think that's the only thing I have against Giannis right now, is everything that has nothing to do with him. All of the holes that Giannis had in his game, in terms of, being able to wall him off, can't do that now. Can't do that, man. It doesn't even matter how big the wall is. You can build the Great Wall of China. You can't do it now. Like, you can't stop him getting to his shot, because now he has a mid-range and he has a post fade. Excuse me. You can't stop him when he gets to the rim. He can play make. Defensively, he can guard 1 through 5 with competency as well. He's a spectacular leader. The only reason why, like, I could really play around with 1 and 2 if Giannis was on the better team. But there's nothing about his team that gives me confidence that he can ascend any higher. But the fact that team has made the playoffs the last few years at all, really, especially last season, is testament to how great he is. Because that you take him out of that roster, what is that? What is that? It's really giving LeBron 2018 vibes, but the exit is not on the horizons. Because like that genuinely is last season is one of the greatest seasons in NBA history. It's the greatest non-MVP season in NBA history. He was insane. And on top of that 30 points per game in the regular season, he took it to 34 in the playoffs. Like, Giannis, unreal. Unreal. Absolutely
Number
unreal.
1, should we say at the same time?
There's only one man.
There's only one.
Man. He's Serbian.
There's only one man.
Yeah, man. Nikola, bro.
Nikola, the Joker.
Yeah, man.
Taking
Like
the mick
that
out of
man.
everyone.
The crown prince of crime.
It's like he's unstoppable, especially against the Lakers. It's like he's unstoppable. Like you can't. Like what do you do against him? Like
nothing.
What's
nothing?
What's the game plan with him?
You injure his teammates and you trade key pieces away, and you hope that they can't rebuild.
Anyone quick enough to guard him is not big enough.
Yep.
Anyone big enough is not fast enough, smart enough, whatever you want to say.
There you go.
It's not enough.
I honestly believe, and maybe because of the way I play basketball growing up, but I think the most valuable asset to any player is your passing.
Yeah.
I think what separates people is the ability to bring everyone into. His ability to elevate players in and around him is second to none. He's now replaced MPJ with Cam Johnson, and he's got Bruce Brown back. He's actually got an actual backup center now with Valanciunas. Maybe they run double lineups. Okay, it is a joke.
Do you know what I find interesting? The fact that we all put him at number 1, even though Shea won the MVP. I find that very interesting, actually.
It's because we know what the MVP award is.
The best player in the world, because as I said, people are winning MVPs while LeBron was the best player in the world. Undisputed.
Yeah.
So
LeBron James has 4.
He only has 4 in 23 years, so yeah.
Like, LeBron has 4. MJ only has 5. Like, it's
but yeah, me putting Jokic at 1 made me realize the blasphemy of Giannis. Still, I don't know that to you still.
Listen, you've done
Big
what
up
you've done. Now
yourself.
it's set in stone.
Yeah,
It's
It's
got
set in
its
stone.
it's
cause.
done.
We're not deleting it. Everyone will know. Everyone know who you are. They'll know what you are.
But you know what?
Just don't tell them my address. That's fine.
I want to add to what we said about Jokic's passing, because I completely agree in terms of passing being so important. But like obviously the ability to pass and pair that with scoring. But the thing about Jokic, what sets him apart is he is genuinely the best all-round passer in NBA history. Because you have like your face-up passers, say like your Chris Pauls, say your Steve Nashes, who they can see the floor like this way and they can get those passes off in tight spaces. Jokic can do that, which you look at bigs that can pass, they're never able to do that. But then he can then pass from the pick and roll as well. But what makes him so different is the ability to play make from the post, because he could just as easily turn around and fade it in your face, turn around and throw an alley-oop in your face, right? He can feint, come up and under, alley,
Spin
pass it off,
baseline.
sign it, put his arm all the way around your head like Mr. Fantastic, and then find a shooter in the corner.
His touch.
He's the best. He's the best
His
touch. Him
touch
and
in
Bron,
and
best
around.
touch passer. And then on top of that, he can grab a rebound defensively, see his team pushing the floor, and just Tom Brady it all the way up the court.
What
He's
did
the
he
most
do
complete
last year?
passer.
I think he just under 30. I think he did
29, 13, and 10.
Yeah, like what are we doing here, man?
What is
29,
that?
13, and
What
10.
What are
is
we
that?
doing here, man? Like
What is that? Oh,
it's video game numbers. It's honestly
Yeah.
stupid. And then I think his game feels so humble because of how he is. But then the shot clock be winding down and he's gonna throw some shit up and it's going in.
It's going in.
And you're just
And it doesn't
there,
matter where
like,
it is. It could be under the rim. It could be in the middle range. It could be
I'll
from the
never
three.
forget. I don't think it was this. Yeah, it wasn't this season. It was last year or it was season before that when he did it again. AD just looked at him just like.
I know the exact shot.
Looked at him like, what
the
you
exact
do?
shot.
Like he's
For the right wing.
He's honestly, it's just a joke. It is.
It's ridiculous.
Man, watching him play, it's just like, I'm looking for what you can do to guard him. It's just not possible, man.
You can't.
His touch
one-on-one, you
around
can't.
the paint,
It's
his
impossible.
floaters, his ability to take contact and make shots is second to none. And yeah, he elevates his team, and that's what it is at the end of the day. I think he's just the best player in the world right now, man.
Yeah.
Just the best player in the world.
He's such a good team raiser that you know how bad his team has done by how many points he scored.
And all the advanced, he passes the eye test and the stats test. All
And the stats test flawlessly.
Analytics love him. So it's just like he's just the best player in the world right now, man. It just is what it is. And I think my favorite thing about him is this. I think to be one of the best players in the world, your go-to shot needs to go in 60 to 70% of the time. Shea's mid-range, it seems like he never misses it, right? That's how it feels, right? LeBron, head down, get to the left, head down, going left, going to the rim. It seems like it's unstoppable, right? And when you're talking about Anthony Edwards and your go-to shot seems quite tough, step back three, that's what it's going to be. And again, in Jason Tatum, that's another player. I was like, man, your go-to shot being a step back to the left three.
You can't hit that all the time.
Shot, my little 8-footer, 9-foot, you can't do anything, mate. The fact that you've let him get that low in the paint, get the rebound, let's go.
It doesn't even have to be low in the paint. He could do it from the free throw line.
Bro, get the ball out of bounds and let's go the other way. It's a bucket.
The thing is, it looks so boring as well. It must be so fun seeing it as a Denver fan. Because watching it on the other end, it pisses you off because it looks so easy. And it's like, why is he able to do this every single time?
Shots, drop hooks,
but the worst thing about it is that half the time you don't even know if it's a shot or a pass until it's halfway to the rim, and then you're like, oh wait, there's Aaron Gordon.
And
it's an alley.
Oh man, and it feels like it doesn't miss. And yeah, man, it feels like almost he's an avalanche by himself. It just feels he's one of those players just like done everything right, man. It don't matter, and that's what it is at the end of the day. Those top three or top five for me, I'd say, or maybe top four: Luka, Giannis, Shea, Jokic. It feels like it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get this. I'm getting my shit off no matter what. No matter what. And the way I affect the game, you can't do anything about it. But yeah, best player in the world, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, that's it. That's our top 10.
I think I've realised something.
What's that?
Ade, did you have Steph in your top 10?
I did.
Where was Steph?
I had him 9. You had him 10. I had him 9.
Okay.
I had him higher than you.
I felt bugged.
Before we wrap up, man, let's just go.
I felt bugged. I had to draw that one out.
Before we just wrap up, let's go for our top 10, right? Ade, go first, man.
Cool. I'm interested to see who we had, but yeah. So for me, Bron 10, Steph 9, KD 8, Ant 7, AD 6, Giannis 5. When before Luka 3, Shea 2, Jokic 1.
So you didn't have Mitchell or Brunson? Did you have Brunson?
Yeah, I didn't have Mitchell, didn't have Brunson.
Okay, cool. I'll go next. I had Donovan Mitchell 10, Brunson 9, Bron 8, Steph 7, KD 6, Anthony Edwards 5, Luka 4, Shea 3, Giannis 2, Jokic 1.
So who did I have that you guys didn't? I had AD.
AD and Wemby are not on my list, and also another sleeper was Booker for me.
I thought about Booker, but
yeah,
I couldn't justify it.
Yeah, go on, bro.
Okay. There's a glaring omission from mine. Steph at the 10, Bron at the 9, Ann at the 8, Brunson at the 7, D-Mitch at the 6, Wemby at 5, Luke at 4, SGA at 3, Giannis at 2, and Jokic at 1. No KD.
No KD.
Wow.
My reasoning for this is, as great as he is as a scoring option, I don't feel like there's enough to his game in comparison to the other people on the list. Not to say, obviously, complete picture, Kevin Durant is Kevin Durant, but I'm going into next season. I'm like, if your contribution is a very consistent, very efficient 26, 27, 28 points a game, damn near everybody else on the list can do that. As well as
from success.
Something else. It's suffering from success, but that's the way the game is.
Hey man, the season will tell who's right.
The season will tell who's right, but like the only other person I've got on that list that is almost a pure scorer.
It will still just be a bunch of numbers, a bunch of visual tests.
Halfway through the season, we'll come back and we'll see. We'll remember this, and when I'm right, we'll go through it, and then everyone will just. But it's okay though, it's okay to be wrong sometimes. But yeah, man, listen, guys.
I wouldn't know, and that's my issue. I wouldn't know.
So thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, comment who you think was crazy. Don't spam in there how Ade's insane for having you on this fire.
I'm not gonna lie, I am still. I am.
Giannis 5
I
is
can
crazy,
admit when I'm wrong. Because the thing is, he's the first that's gonna make my fantasy league team. He's the first.
Blasphemy. But yeah, man. Everyone, appreciate for watching.
Ade voted like he works for ESPN.
And make sure to look out for episode 2 coming very soon. We out.